guys, it's Nat Nicole of McRose Therapy Services, and I am back with another video. If you're new here, hi there. My name is Natalie, and I'm a licensed mental health counselor located in South Florida. If you're not new here, thank you so much for your likes, your comments, your subscriptions, your shares. As I always tell you, and I will always tell you, I really do appreciate it. I know this video is a little bit late. I postponed my video because I really wanted to make sure I come correct for the last video of 2020. Can you believe that? The last video of 2020. So if you're interested in what I have to say about our ending of 2020 and us beginning our 2021, stay tuned and enjoy the video. Before we get into this video, I really wanted to make sure that we take a moment to acknowledge those that we have lost in 2020. So if you feel comfortable, you can pause this video and take a moment, because that is what I'm gonna do, and I will be right back with you. Okay, so I am back. Unfortunately for me, when I get emotional, my nose tells it all. So if my nose is pink, don't worry, it will brighten up in a minute. So before we get into this video, guys, can we give credit to ourselves for making it through 2020? I mean, we still have a few more days, but can we give ourselves a pat on the back and a round of applause, because we have made it through 2020. Another thing that I definitely want to give attention to is I've seen a lot of things on social media, the thing I constantly remind you guys to take a pause from, that says things like, if 2020 didn't bring the hustle out of you, then you don't got it. Shout out to the individuals who started a business in 2020 and blase squaze. Now, don't get me wrong. Shout out to them. Shout out to y'all. Shout out to us, because it is very much a blessing. But I do want to make it clear that if you are someone who got through 2020, that is enough to congratulate yourself for. Just because you didn't start a business, become a hustler, do something that I guess from other people's perspective would have been a big deal, does not mean that you don't deserve to praise and, big up yourself for making it to this day in 2020. So yes, I'm giving you permission to give yourself credit, because this year was difficult, and I'm pretty sure, I feel like it pretty much affected everyone for the most part. Okay, so one thing that I wanted to do in this video is I wanted us to make sure that we take responsibility for what we need to take responsibility for in our 2020. Obviously, because we're human and life is life, there's probably some things in 2020 that did not work out the way you wanted to, whether it was a job, a relationship, a platonic relationship, a situation that didn't work out. What I want us to do, and what I want this video to do, is bring attention to the very, very, very important part of being an adult, which is taking responsibility for the role that you played in whatever has happened. Now, what I definitely want to make sure I say is, don't get it twisted. If there was any type of trauma or any type of significantly, distraught event, there is a very, very high likely chance that you had nothing to do with that. But now that we're entering 2021, what I want to do is make sure that we take reins on our lives, meaning we are going to take control over what we have control over, and we are going to start figuring out what we want our 2021 to look like. So by taking the reins and taking control of what we can control in our 2021, these are some of the questions that I want to ask you. These are some of the questions that I want you to ask yourself on a continuous basis. First and foremost, what will be different? Is going to be different in 2021 than 2020. This may take you actually having to sit down and reflect on the months that we have gone through that has led us now to our last month in 2020. Only time I want you to say what you could have done is if you're using it to blueprint out your future. We're not going to dwell. I believe in my last video, I talked about the shoulda, coulda, wouldas. We're not doing that. The only reason that we're reflecting on our past is so that we can sort of have an idea of how we're going to maneuver through our 2021. Something that we have to ask ourselves is, what worked for us? Through different trials and tribulations, what worked for us? What really got us out of our funks? In the same way, what didn't work for us? What is something that we know that we cannot repeat? Answering those questions help us figure out what will and what will we not put effort into it no longer. What are we going to say, you know what? I think I'm ready to let this go because it's been holding us back for whatever reason. Like I said before, this could be a job that you're currently in. If you feel this strong feeling that you are not where you want to be, we log on to Indeed, Career Builder, LinkedIn, all those different websites, and we start reaching out. Even the jobs that in our head we're like, we would never get it. This is the video to push you to do it. Because what is there to lose? Maybe you have an uneasy feeling about certain people in your life, whether it's in the workplace, your personal life, your relationship. If you have an uneasy feeling, take advantage of this, time to close that chapter. No love lost, but we are no longer holding on to things that do not serve us. That leads us into who's going to be in our 2021. If we had to choose who is going to stay an important character in our storybook, who's it going to be? Who are we going to let go? Who do we have to have some conversations with and let go? Who do we need to acknowledge that has poured into us? I know for me, there has been some situations that I have experienced in 2020. And if it was not for my family and some of my closest friends, I don't know what. You know what? One thing I definitely know I wouldn't be doing, I definitely would not be sitting here recording these videos. Who are we going to keep in our 2021? Who poured into us when we needed them? Of course, another thing for 2021 is recognizing what goals we want to accomplish. In one of my videos you guys can look at, I have SMART goals, ways for us to really break down what we want to do. So this is the time now that you're seeing this video to make your vision boards, write down what you hope to manifest, have those conversations with people who encourage you, support you, who motivate you. Now is the time. And another thing that I wanted to do is I wanted to show you guys some things that I'm definitely putting effort into in 2021. And that is managing my finances and being more organized. Shout out to my brother for getting me this planner. But this is my planner, and I am so excited to be able to write down and acknowledge all the things that I want for my 2021. Just a little thing that really motivates me, because when I write things down and I get to cross it off, it's really such an amazing feeling. This one I believe was from Amazon, but you can always look online and find it. Also, this was, I believe, from I want to say it was from Michael's. I'm not sure. Someone had told me about this, so I got it. But there's also apps. I have a sister-in-law that poured into me that told me about apps and things that you can utilize on your smartphones to help you get those finances right. Now, guys, I hope this video, pushed you a little bit to do something different in your 2021. One thing that I definitely want to say is thank you guys so much. I know I say it in the beginning of all my videos, and I hope my little nose doesn't get pink, but please understand that I am so appreciative of you just clicking on this video. Me being able to give resources and give, therapy talk to those who maybe are on the edge of, really, locking into a therapist, or maybe just wants to maintain their mental health. It really is, I feel, a blessing to me. When I started off this channel, I remember me saying that one thing that was important for me was recognizing, what do I want to leave on this earth? If God forbid I was taken from this earth, what would people say about me? Hopefully in these videos, you guys can see that one thing is for sure, that I care about mental health. I care about taking control of your life, and I care about us living the life we deserve, which is filled with happiness. Another thing I want to do also is thank all of my family and all of my friends who have poured into me in 2020. This year has not been easy, and I wish I could go and name everybody who has had an influence on me, but literally I would be sitting here all day. But if you're someone who I've come in contact with, if you're someone who I've confided with, supported me through something, I really do appreciate it, and there's really no words. So I really hope that you guys understand that I really appreciate everything that you do for me, and I hope you feel the same. So you guys, that's it. That's all I have for this video. The journal prompt for this video, I guess, can be, what will my 2021 look like? What are we going to change? All those questions that I ask, you can answer in your journal or in the comments below. You guys, happy New Year. I will see you next year. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.
has been so crazy. The little free time that I do have, sometimes I really have to, okay, talking too much. Let's do this again. When I fake record myself in my car, why does it come out so much easier? It's crazy. Ew, Nada, why are you getting emotional? Because y'all poured into me, and I love you for it.